My name is Tonderai Muzhinji. I'm a member of the Anglican Church in the diocese of Harare in Zimbabwe, within the Church Province of Central Africa. I'm discerning on ordained ministry currently, and also involved in environmental issues. In my diocese, I'm the coordinator, and also I serve in different aspects across the country. I need to just share a bit of my experience with regards to worship within the context of the Anglican Church, particularly in the context of the African Anglican Church. Churches have very different styles of worship that vary between the liturgical and non-liturgical kind of worship. Liturgical being the prescribed style where people follow what is prescribed, and the non-liturgical is more freer in terms of how people worship. My experience in that regard has been in different places that I've been to, people use those different elements. Sometimes they worship through, especially in the African context, where people express themselves through drums, dance, and different other streams of instruments. It's actually very interesting again to note that in every place that you go to, you find different charisms with regards to worship, where people express themselves differently, and even in a context where you are in the same church, but the way things are done, the way worship is done, is very different and diverse. The other interesting thing to note as well is the notion of how uniform the kind of worship may be in that diversity. You find that you are in the same place, or you are in the same church, or you are in the same denomination when you go, and you still experience different kinds of worship that are being expressed within those different contexts. So it's actually very interesting to note that just like the body of Christ, people express themselves differently, and people worship in different and variable ways. Within the Anglican context, the one thing that I really love is that aspect of unity in diversity within the ways we worship God. And that is very exciting and interesting to know that you are part of a community, a family that does things differently, but uniform in the same way, so to speak. So that is my experience. Also, I've noticed that even around the globe, in the different countries that I've been to, you find that you are in the same place, though things are done differently, and you worship, you fellowship with the same kind of brethren, but in a different way. So that is the other interesting thing about worship, and I'm very happy to be a part of the global church, the global family, the global community, where worship is done differently but in unity.